Honorable Minister of State, Information Broadcasting and Parliamentary Affairs, Dr. Muruganji, our Secretary shortly joining, distinguished guests, esteemed representative from industry, academia, dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, and friends from media. It is my great honor and privilege to welcome Dr. L. Murugan, Minister of State for Information Broadcasting and Parliamentary Affairs, whose leadership and continued support have been instrumental in promoting India's M&E sector. Sir, we are grateful to you to have in this occasion, in the important event, that reports of different GCCs will be released, including the report of Minister of Information Broadcasting. I also welcome Secretary shortly coming, Shri Sanjay Jajuji, under whose leadership we could organize such a gigantic program, and his idea was to take the GCCs as a collaborator and as a knowledge partner who has prepared the report covering almost all aspects of M&E sector, and their information, inputs will help the sector, all the stakeholders to carry forward the developments in this sector. I also welcome the GCC representatives who are present here with their sincere and constant effort to prepare the report, and definitely these reports will be make a difference to take the M&E sector to the next level of development. I once again welcome you all to this event and hope that the reports, the information in the reports and their suggestions will benefit all the stakeholders in the sector. And again, I welcome you all and thank you for being present here.
Thank you, sir. Please be patient, we'll soon make it with the report launches.
A very good afternoon to all. It gives me great pleasure to share with you an important milestone for Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, the launch of the third edition of Statistical Handbook on the Media and Entertainment sector 24-25 here at OEBS 2025. We all know that the need for timely, reliable and comprehensive data assumes utmost importance for the data-driven governance. Media and entertainment is an important component of the services sector, having huge potentiality to contribute to the growth of the Indian economy. So various policy initiatives and its implementation needs to be backed by the appropriate data to have the optimum outcome of any policy related matters. Recognizing the growing need for credible data, both within the ministry and across among all the stakeholders in the sector, MIB, we are proud to release this updated third edition of Statistical Handbook on Media and Entertainment sector at such a grand event of OEBS 2025. This initiative was taken in the year 22-23 for the very first time, and it captures a wide range of data across the media and entertainment sector, spanning information, broadcasting and film sector. Let me take a moment to highlight some of the insights from the Statistical Handbook publication. So let's begin with the information sector. The number of registered publications in India has grown from just under 6,000 in 1957 to over 1.54 lakh in 24-25, reflecting a compound annual growth rate of around 5%. The Ministry's Directorate of Publication Division has brought out 130 books in the financial year 24-25 under the diverse themes like children's literature, India's freedom movement, science and technology, and the lives of key Indian personalities. With respect to broadcasting sector, we have achieved 100% geographical coverage through direct-to-home services. On Doordarshan's Feed This platform, has expanded from 33 channels in 2004 to 381 channels in 2025. And All India Radio, the number of All India radio stations has increased from 198 in 2000 to 591 in 2025. Number of private FM radio has also grown significantly from just 4 stations in 2001 to 388 today. We have also given the state-wise data in our publication for your information. So community radio, it has emerged as a powerful grassroots medium, growing from 15 stations in 2005 to 531 in 2025. Let's jump into the film sector. Indian film industry continues to thrive. From 741 feature films certified in 1983, the number has grown to 3455 films certified in 24-25, with a cumulative total of over 69,000 films to date. And our handbook also includes data on major national film awards, international film festival and documentaries as produced by NFTC. It also provides an insight into digital media and creator economy, including the progress of Webs OTT, the launch of Indian Institute of Creative Technologies and Creating India Challenge under Webs 2025. We have also provided information on the chronology of landmark events in the history of Indian broadcasting, covering institutions such as Press Registrar General of India, Akashvani, Doordarshan, INSAT. The statistical handbook also gives information on the updated skilling programs under the ministry. What are the different various reforms undertaken to promote ease of doing business through digital portals and other transformative initiatives. I hope with this handbook, the MIB, we aim to provide a robust knowledge base for the policymakers, researchers and industry professionals alike, and we hope it will continue to serve as a valuable resource and reference point for India's ever-evolving media and entertainment landscape. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I would now like to introduce you to Shri Sanjay Raju, Secretary Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. He is here and has blessed us with his esteemed presence. Let's continue with our presentations. We now have Bipin Gupta, Managing Director and Partner, Boston Consulting Group. Please, sorry for the confusion.
Hi everyone. Thanks for your presence at the first edition of Waves, Connecting Creators, Connecting Countries. And in that spirit, we as BCG are very proud to launch a report mapping the creator economy of the India. At the outset, I would like to thank the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, especially Honorable Minister of State for INB and Parliamentary Affairs, Dr. L. Murugan, Secretary Dr. Mr. Sanjay Jajuji, Srimati Meenu Batra ji, and Special Economic Advisor, Senior Economic Advisor, Mr. Ravindra Jaina ji. This has been the support from the ministry in putting out this report has been enormous, and this wouldn't have been possible without the support of the ministry. But creator economy in India is actually going from niche to mainstream. And it has been recognized by no other but by the Honorable Prime Minister as well as the Ministry of the Information Broadcasting. And that's why you heard the announcement just before the waves of launching a creator economy fund of $1 billion by the Honorable Minister. In the next few minutes, I'll talk about few points why we believe that fund is a step in the right direction and why this helps us get to the new heights. But first, let's step back a little bit. Look, influencers is not a new phenomenon, right? The world always had influencers. One can say Chanakya was the first Finn influencers. One can say Cleopatra was probably the first lifestyle and beauty influencer. Of course, the power of the influencers those days was limited by the medium they had, right? But with the medium of social media, with the medium of digital, these influencers today, today's influencers definitely have the much more ubiquitous reach than what Chanakya or Cleopatra or Buddha probably would have reached in their lifetime. So that's the power which we are talking about. India is already launching its creative potential. If you look at the influencers who have at least 1,000 followers, and that's the definition we have taken, already in the country we have 2 to 2.5 million influencers and creators who have at least 1,000 followers. And 60% of the consumers today in the country are actually exposed to the content which is created by these creators. And more importantly, 30% of the shopping decisions, purchase decisions, whether lifestyle, travel, beauty, personal care, these decisions actually are shaped by the content which is being put out by the creators on these platforms. And there are multitudes of these platforms. What does this mean for India's economy? This means, so India's economy, as we all know, is a 3.5 trillion economy today, which is going to go to 7 trillion economy, right? By end of this decade. In that 3.5 trillion, almost 2 trillion of that is a spend which is made by consumers. This is a consumption spend which is made by consumers. Of this $2 trillion spend, $350 billion of spend is actually getting influenced by the creators today already, and that's the power we are talking about. And of that 350 billion, actually 20 to 25 billion dollar is what the creator economy, which is the platforms, creators, etc., they earn from that economy. And this is the growth we are talking about. While the 3.5 trillion will go to 7 trillion, 2 trillion of the consumption spend will go to 4 trillion. But as you look at the creator economy, which is $350 billion of spend which is getting shaped by the creator economy, will go to 3x, which is almost $1 trillion. And the size of the economy will go 5x, which is from $25 billion to $125 billion. And companies are already looking at it. We spoke to almost 70 brands and advertisers. And from these brands, actually more than 70% of them are already looking to expand their advertising budget on creator economy in the next 12 to 18 months. So they are already recognizing the power of the creator economy. But there are challenges. There are challenges in terms of the paid followers, in terms of the ROI, in terms of misalignment with the group. So we need to solve these challenges, but we remain very confident that the creator economy in India, as we look at it,
वैसे बीच में हो गया ऐसे कौन खींचता है फोटो सामने से सीधा जाओ ना बेंड होके ट्राइपॉड यूज करो तो पीछे कैसे दिखेंगे लोग She's very interested to click the picture of the minister.
Let's now move on to the report launches. I would like to call upon on stage Dr. L. Murugan, Minister Book on Media and Entertainment Sector 2024-25 by Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. Ashish Ferwani, partner Ernst & Young, and Amya Saroop, partner Ernst & Young, for their report launch, A Studio Called India.
He was always saying, sir, no time, no time. Remember Ashish? Very good. Look at Waves now and tell me, you said no time. Are you happy now? So worried. How do you feel?
I'm very proud.
Right, that's the
And,
great
and, and, and probably in the next presentation I'll explain why I'm proud, because when I got into the depths of all that India had.
Tanu Banerjee, partner, Technology and Media, Khaitan and Co. And Ishan Johari, partner, Khaitan and Co. Vinod Janardhan, Director, Events FAQ Live, for their report launch. Events FAQ.